more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
To do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
To do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
To College Park in the grounds of Dublin University.
Dublin University,
the hosts taking on their Ultra UCD, and not only is this official international Dudley Cup Challenge match, the Dublin University are the holders after taking it away from UCD exactly a year ago. Subsequently, since that, they've defended it against UCD on this very field back in Syria. They played UCD again, and they defended it for a second time. With me in the commentary box today is Trinity Rugby Jack Adams.
Hello everyone, I'm live streaming here at College Park. To my right here,
So UCD out onto the park, led by captain Bobby Sheehan. It's been very competitive. It always is between these two sides. In the last 9 AIL meetings, Dublin University won 4 games, UCD won 4, and there's been 1 draw as well, with an average scoreline of 21 points to 20 in favour of UCD. On the home side, led by number 9, O'Reilly. He's really had plenty of good seasons for Dublin University, contributing to 3 of the tries against Gary Owen last week, 3 assists. And also Dublin University in that victory, scoring 8 tries away from home, 50 points to 14, taking them to the top of the table in 1A. After 1 round. UCD, well, they're also promising, despite their loss. It was against the reigning champions Clontarf. They've got an important losing bonus points. And the word on the street is that UCD might be the dark horse in this year's AIL. Norma Sexton, Machine Point is the referee today. He's been refereeing at IRFU for 10 years. And it will be Tim Corkery for UCD to get us underway at College Park. It's all fielded by Dublin University. It's taken by Harry Donnelly, the fullback for UCD. Massive collision by Byron Corkery to Coyle. Corkery once more. Cosgrave looking for distance.
defensive set there to start the game. There's no motivation at the bottom line of these two teams, these two clubs, absolutely able to lift the they should be in for this seriously physical encounter.
So Tim Corkery Knocks that just outside Dublin University's 22. And last week for UCD, the line was really impressive, winning 14 out of 15 on their own floor. And will be Bobby Sheehan to go. Dublin University with the turnover at line of time. Big Harry Sheridan powering his way through, and a penalty as well. And the tap and go. Bingo Riley loves that move. Shot another 10 metres. Somebody goes the Burns long. It's the number 6, Paul Burns. That ball's not answered, let off for UCD. Lee O'Reilly, there's Colin Hogan, dangerous fullback, and he breaks through the tackle. Lovely little play by Colin Hogan. A bit to go left, William Turner, Gavin Jones, and on the outside is Ronan Quinn, the superstar strike for Dublin University.
There he is again, old man Colin Hogan. Devastating run there, phenomenal from here. Backslink up well, Gav Jones straight to the line phenomenally. Into the danger man, the Irish chasing the whole beat running through.
Ronan Quinn, that's his second try and 2 weeks after scoring a try last week against Gary Owen. And it will be Aaron Egan to add the extras. He was in sensational form against Gary Owen last week, scoring 3 tries and accumulating 25 points in the process. And also adding that ball's not answered, let off for UCD. Lee O'Reilly, there's Colin Hogan, dangerous fullback, and he breaks through the tackle. Lovely little play by Colin.
Quick ball, the back's linked up really well, and as I said earlier, Gavin Jones, no better man for does his job better than probably anyone else in the bar.
That ball's not answered, let off for UCD. Lee O'Reilly, there's Colin Hogan, dangerous fullback, and he breaks through the tackle. Lovely little play. So 5 points to 0. What a start for Dublin University. Tim Corkery into the 22 and goes to Lee O'Reilly with the clearance, positive clearance by the number 9. So Bobby Sheehan covered it with the scoreboard. Try to be more successful on the second attempt. And up goes Sean O'Brien, Maloney, Corkery, and Terrence with the short ball. Maloney once more. Sean O'Brien is a powerful customer. Space on the left, Tim Corkery, and here's O'Malley, the loose head prop. Very competitive at the breakdown. Morrissey, Corkery under pressure. Staunch defense by Trinity. Harry Donnelly is there. And here's Don O'Grady, exciting left
Yeah, we see some good first time UCD have really had ball in hands, so good direct running there from the likes of Sean O'Brien. Good defence at the same time as well for the likes of Anthony Ryan at 6 for Trinity today. So it's an UCD goaltenders there going from post with Chris Cosgrave.
That ball's not out to let off for UCD. Louis O'Reilly, here's Colin Hogan, dangerous fullback, and he breaks through the tackle. Lovely little break by Colin Hogan. So look to go left, Nick Turner, Gavin Jones, and on the outside is Ronan Quinn, the superstar strikes for Dudley. So Chris Cosgrave, 71 points in last season's AIL. Already been capped for Leinster, capped against Connacht and the Sharks. Cosgrave, and a lucky that time from the number 14. So the score remains 5 points to 0 at College Park. Trinity in no rush.
No, he said that to you. Yeah.
Dudley, almost light from the fullback. Working the short side. Bobby Sheehan. Super. Dudley this time at scrum off. The box kick, it's a contested one. It's a touch, guys.
See a good pictures there from Trinity Rugby. It's interesting that the fullback takes the box and ends up being the absolute peach of the ball. Aaron Egan feels it, he's hammered into touchdown. The scuffle between the UCD and Trinity players. No surprises there. The Bear pitch right beside it there. The Trinity fans over on the far side of the pitch, getting loud, getting aggressive. Rightly so, they've got a serious game in their hands.
So it's been poached. Anthony Ryan. The turnover. Trinity, they have numbers on the right. The big Paddy McCarthy with the fend. O'Reilly. Egan, Jones, Colin Hogan over that for Dudley. Scored a wonderful intercept try against Gary last week. And O'Reilly has been intercepted by Corkery, the flyer. Fleming, the high ball from Morrissey. Rami with the cut-off ball. That's a lovely kick. UCD putting the pressure on. Smart play as well.
Great 50-22 there by Chris Cosgrave, really smart option there. UCD now 5. So a big carry there from Paddy McCarthy, 18 years of age still. First pop to start for Trinity at senior level before on the 20 level since Thomas Clarkson and player. Also broke the bench press record at under 18 level for Leinster, 160 kilo bench.
So under pressure. Lee Barron to throw. Overthrow, Bobby Sheehan, the skipper. So close. And a great opportunity now for UCD to equal the scores. Pick and go, really close. Good defense by Dublin University. Very confident that they goes against Clontarf UCD. Maloney, and it's a penalty. This could be trouble. So it's a yellow card to Lee Barron, and that can prove to be very costly. So 2 players in the bin. 1 for either side.
Yeah, Lee Barron there with 2 last 2 points for Trinity this weekend to buy some game turners. See Jack Manton on there for Dylan McCormack. Just as usually if Kev's from there with the options in front of
So UCD 10 out of 10 on at scrum time against Clontarf last weekend. So accumulating 3 penalties in the process. And that's a good achievement, a good sign of their forward pack against the reigning champions. Ashi Quint, referee, slowing down the ball. It's a huge opportunity for Dublin University. Can they strike? Sean O'Brien off the back. He's a difficult customer to stop, and he strikes. What an riposte, UCD.
Yeah, a good response there from the yellow card gave her the numbers on the blind side. Sean O'Brien took that opportunity phenomenally well. There's another instant players and a couple of caps from the side, and it really shows class.
Ashi Quint, referee, slowing down the ball. It's a huge opportunity for Dublin University. Can they strike? Sean O'Brien off the back. He's a difficult customer to stop, and he strikes. Very similar to the try scored against Clontarf last week. Cosgrave, superb kick by the number 14. I believe he had caught the spot 7 points to 5. Jack Manzo is on the clock for Dublin University. He's played for under 23 US international team. And Egan with the restart, hanging kick. And O'Brien carry. Fish this time. Just keeping composure in no rush. Maloney. The card is not liking this. Colin Logan. Great tackle as well. Good defense by UCD. Byron. Powerful carry by the number 8. Egan. Educated boost. Well marked by Michael Maloney. Going for Irish under 20s summer series in June.
Yeah, questions there with the 5 seconds left. We use a call from the referee. He was able to play on. Collie Hogan with a good take, a phenomenal captain from the chase. And we saw the Bear and the Rampart being carried. Close family friend to Dudley, AIL. Now we have a line out here for Trinity.
Manzo, it's done. Uncharacteristic error to turn over for UCD. Players on the left. Bromley with good hands. Harry Dudley has got a granny on his outside. Tackled by Liam Turner. Maloney. Fish this time. Crashing hits. Mark Fleming. Smashed back on the tackle. Sheridan. There's some good provisions. Paddy McCarty. What a hit set. UCD, that's a sigh of relief for the visitors.
a little snapshot there of what college rugby is all about. Some absolutely massive collisions coming in there. Max Dunn, he would chop it over his own mother if push came to shove. He just loves to hit people. You see Paddy McCarthy there, the young man. Second game for Trinity. Absolutely huge tackle as well, but under penalty advantage, the referee is given the penalty. UCD with the line off.
Dudley, Shane, what an inspirational leader he has been. For UCD, so many tries, 5 tries last season. Turnover, Manzo, it's gone forward. And the penalty as well. Rio Riley doesn't want to mess around.
Something you don't see too often there, referee reversing his decision from scrum to UCD to a penalty to Trinity for a bit of check. They always say respect the referee, respect his decision. Trinity look to go to their rolling wall if I had to guess from this line out. Aaron even flying in the corner.
Aaron Egan. Paulo Kennedy and Egan shared the number 10 jacket. Paulo Kennedy is involved here. Paulo Kennedy's brother, Leo Kennedy, is on the bench today. Plenty of talents for Trinity. Take it, Anthony Ryan. Manzo is at the back. Long Island's finest, peeling away. What a sensational offload! Rio Riley. Wonderful.
Unbelievable offload off the back. Perfect time to break off one down.
Paulo Kennedy and Egan shared the number 10 jacket. Paulo Kennedy is involved here. Paulo Kennedy's brother, Leo Kennedy, is on the bench today. Plenty of talents for Trinity. Take it, Anthony Ryan. Manzo is at the back. Long Island's finest, peeling away. What a sensational offload!
And with the hat trick here on Aaron Egan here, lining up, hoping to convert this try, take it to 12-7 to Trinity, all while still having that yellow card, let's not forget, with Lee Barry starting off the pitch at the moment. What an absolutely phenomenal strike. You know, a lot of men around the club would say he's the coolest player in the game. What a player. There you go.
So 12 points to 7 at College Park. And what an entertaining game of rugby it's been. As it always is between these two sides. So Tim Corkery Quinn breaks a lot of opposition's players' ankles. Really stepping ability. Machine Quinn, he's not happy with something. You scrub to Trinity.
Is that back to 15? Go back to 15?
Very powerful runner, unbelievable feet. Great organised with trips against the Trinity side. Taking Manchester and laid on team. Absolutely loves the party side of rugby as well as breaking ankles as much as possible. So really dynamic, electric runner. One of the best wingers I think I've ever seen. That's not to say there isn't a lot of talent on the wing. James Dillon on the far side of Trinity Rugby, fastest player in the club. I would say this morning he was far more worried about his haircut than he was about the game, because he really fired this player was unbelievable. It's working.
Just in terms of actual fixtures, next week Dublin University have Williamstown away, and then UCD have Lancaster at home. And then there's a bye. We'll be back on the 29th of October with Dublin University taking on Birmingham and Lancaster taking on Trinity away. Paul Kennedy and shared the number 10 jacket. Paul Kennedy is involved here. Paul Kennedy's brother, Leo Kennedy, is on the bench today. Plenty of talents for Trinity. Anthony Ryan. Manzo is at the back. Long Island's finest, peeling away. What a sensational lock! That resets. Good communication by Sheena Quinn. From Irani Osboys, the referee. He's just been assistant referee in the URC and the Champions Cup. A lot of experience. So, the captain, Leo Riley to feed. Trinity, and they're looking for the penalty, and they get the penalty. Trinity.
Thomas Conley, they're absolutely new monsters. One of the best players I've played in and around Leinster this summer. He is a real powerhouse. One of my early gym sessions, I was doing some back squats. He came out and asked if he could get a couple of reps in. He had a shoulder brace in my back squat. It was a scary sight to behold. It was the scariest sight. It's the tree now. Full song, tree is the goal.
So Dublin University forward pack, no rush at all. Carty going to give the call to Lee Barron. It's the captain. Sheridan rising highest. Where they can be very dangerous. Dublin University. On this side, that position. That's good defense by UCD.
Interesting call there from the referee. Not quite sure what the issue was. It was a UCD player on the floor. But at the end of it, UCD got a scrum in between the 22 and the halfway line. Interesting to see now what they look College Park, always a place for running rugby. Interesting to see now like Ben Brown, Chris Cosgrave, some serious runners. A lot of Leinster standing talent as well.
Weather resets. A few resets today. It's from Sheena Quinn. Not satisfied. What a front row battle this is from UCD, Hugo O'Malley, Bobby Sheehan, Devin Coyle up against Paddy McCarty, Lee Barron and Thomas Connolly. Maloney to feed, and UCD, that's a very valuable penalty in the city area as well by the Trinity forward back.
You're seeing a really tiny distance from the one penalty on see for those who are real strong players, damn
Turnover ball, Karen with the carry. And this time it's a turnover. The Barefoot, you're not happy about that one.
Yeah, the win there, taking the shields to run, and taking the back of the runner, big carry from you, playing private views and firing on the run. Must be a bit too aggressive with it, and taking all the way to the side. Games for the brother, not too much running at the moment, penalties getting to the side, changing form.
Bobby Sheehan. Sean O'Brien, it's a good sack. Beautiful play. Maloney and Brown, a strong inside centre. Ocean 20 in the Six Nations this year. That's a very good carry in centre field. And Morrissey this time. Irish on the 20 this season and last season. Corkery, this is parade hands, Cosgrave with the skip ball to Brownlee, inside centre. With Brian, he's been immense so far, and there's another penalty here for UCD, decision time.
Yeah, Ben Bradford, two big carries for the YMCA fast ball. He's turned his focus to his rugby and made a serious name for himself actually in the 20s. Interesting to see what UCD will go for here. There's been a bluster in the college prime. Seem to be going back in the ball here. Bobby Sheehan, very dangerous on the back of any ball.
Next to the corner.
Serious opportunity for UCD. Getting towards half time. Opportunity 12, UCD 7.
It's an opportunity to strike back for UCD. And Anthony Ryan is getting reported. Morrissey, a good take. Bobby Sheehan at the back. It's looking ominous for Dudley University. Sheehan breaking away. There's a Maddie. We said Terrence. Lovely pop ball. Cosgrave. Harry Donnelly. Dylan O'Grady looking for the finish. Ball Burns. Track defense from Dublin University. It's going to be trouble, yeah. Penalty after penalty. Captain putting ball aside. O'Reilly.
Ill discipline there, hurting Trinity. Paddy McCarthy with absolutely massive shot and found himself offside. The first man to come up against UCD and putting up to his debs straight after.
So UCD 5-metre scrum. They are so neutral, especially with Sean O'Brien at the back. Such a difficult player to bring down from 5 metres out. You could have another go at the UCD scrum right. Sean O'Brien puts his head down. He is so good, this fella. What a score. Sean O'Brien for his second try of the afternoon.
He's done it again there, Sean O'Brien. Solid scrum again from UCD. Broke off the back at pace with AIL. There really was no stopping him there. Very similar to his former namesake, former Irish release, Sean O'Brien. He was just signed for Mason.
To bring it down from 5 metres out. You could have another go at the UCD scrum right. Sean O'Brien puts his head down. He is so good, this fella. What a score. Sean O'Brien.
You see Chris Cosgrave again, climbing the conversion.
So Cosgrave. Yeah, the extras. This will give UCD if he can convert. And that stripped it to the right, not his best. So it's even Stevens after 31 minutes. It's 12 all. And unsurprising, really, when I consider that in the last 9 encounters, the average scoreline's been 21 points to 20. So tit for tat. So Michael Maloney taking his time. Box kick. Using that rugby caterpillar. Colin Logan comfortable under that body. He's as reliable as a horse, number 15. David McCormack. Try last week and 2 assists against Gary Owen. Egan, lovely step back. What a break by Aaron Egan. The kick and trace. He's looking for his 4th try of the season and being hacked up. But how dangerous is Aaron Egan?
Unbelievable there from Egan. He really stuff. Very sweet player on the field. Normal piece of defense there from UCD, must be said. On defense, and that touch really was probably the best option UCD could have. Now we see Evan taking the ball up line and UCD's 5. Another chance to run the ball to Trinity.
It's looking promising for Dudley University. Beautiful defense by UCD to dismantle that one. Pick and go. The format. Try number 3 for Dudley University. That's his 2nd try in 2 weeks for the number 7. Under that body. He's as reliable as a horse, number 15. David McCormack. Try last week and 2 assists against Gary Owen. Egan, lovely step back. What a break by Aaron Egan. The kick and trace. He's looking for his 4th try of the season and being hacked up. But how dangerous?
Very good organisation there from Trinity Rugby. It seems whenever they go to that wall, whenever they get the down to the 5, it's almost inevitable. You can also see there Hugh, Demon, Kennedy onto the pitch. His first game against UCD. You can see Aaron Egan again. Wind takes it slightly left. Again.
It's looking promising for Dudley University. Beautiful defense by UCD to dismantle that one. It's a short one this time. Sheridan. That on the end. Rank number 5 for Osterman. Real good. Working the short side. Some big personality out of College Park. That's for sure. 5 minutes before half time. Finally, tight end cut. O'Reilly. It's taken by Corkery. It's got Donnelly on his outside, the fullback. Tries to beat the tackler. Cosgrave. Flat pass to Fish. Maloney, Cosgrave with the skip ball to Dylan O'Grady. It's done really well. Back to Brownlee, back to Maloney, to Corkery. Beautiful to watch. Great defense by Byron. Paddy McCarty, the ball in right. That's been spelt. Might think twice about that next time. Somehow, Dublin University still have the score. Turner. It's just 5 points the difference at the moment. Rami. Good defense. Very slow ball by O'Reilly, and as a result, getting the penalty. And Thomas Connolly, the Gentle Giants, and they work the short side. There's an opportunity here for Dublin University. O'Reilly spraying it by Gavin Jones. Skip ball to Lee Barrett, the big hooker. Lovely play by Dublin University. This will really make them feel comfortable. At half time, I think he did it. Oh yeah, McCarty, get on the road. What a carry that was. O'Reilly, wonderful short ball. Gavin Jones. Really nice. Dublin University. And then a silly error and it's very promising.
Wow, what a face. So on the far side, carries there from Diamond and the school of and on the far Jesus. First time you've seen it off. Shining on the street and you went to the fair. As well, sadly, at the end of this, it's not gone. A lot of players down actually.
Johnny Fish heading treatment for UCD. It's Irish under 18s. School senior cup winner with some Migrants back in 2019.
The audio is weird.
Yes, in that side.
Yeah, it's nice, but I can't text it about the stream.
28 points to 5.
Taking up everything around.
It's just a minute or two before half time. UCD, they can't afford any errors. But it is a penalty. Trinity. So this is decision time here.
Okay.
3 points up. 2 scores in front. Or will they go for the jugular? Which should result in a bonus point try in the first half. Watch out for Euro Candies on the top, the number 21 jersey, taken by Sheridan. They're looking for the bonus point to try. Barron. During that ball at University, finally, you'll be difficult to stop. So close. Patience is always required here. Outstanding defense for UCD. That could prove to be a very, very valuable indeed. Just before half time.
Yeah, Trinity went to an interesting picking game. Successful, some really strong carries there from Thomas Connolly.
It's all going well. Audio.
Actually, what the order was from the referee was Trinity seemed to have a strong UCD spot. Clock has gone over 40 there, as we see, just a benefit. So this could be one last, be last.
Plenty of resets in this fixture. Really slowing the game down. It's Dudley University looking for the bonus point try before half time. Can they cash in? It's a good scrum as well. But yet another reset.
Really taking standards for the never be done as much as possible. Definitely it's going to do the same thing. Not really a strong half strategy. Yeah. Depth analysis on it. Hopefully this will be the one here. Trinity will be looking to attack straight at the back with Peter and Mr. Shea.
And that's gone down again. Another penalty.
Strong time in the back of themselves again. We're looking to be out of the park. One of the two UCD props. Great to be honest, we said 21. Sadly, I don't think we'll be seeing on Twitter. He's often been benched.
There's big issues at scrum time. Very, very frustrating for the tennis and the back lines. Perhaps enjoy this. That's what they live for. Already 40 minutes on the clock. O'Reilly with the push. Good scrum from Trinity. Colin Hogan. Lee Barron. So it's another penalty. UCD. And that's what has just happened. 25 for UCD. So we're going to have another scrub.
Looks like Fleming on the second trip. Trinity straight forward. Bear Pickens been here, not happy with his decision to change it. Very happy with the decision.
And a free kick. And they get on the trail. And that could be a big turning point. That's for sure.
Possible sign of a bit of a lack of experience.
We saw tries from Ronan Quinn, Louis O'Reilly, as well as 2 tries. Don't go anywhere. Second 40 minutes coming up. It's a second opportunity to thank our sponsors, AIL, just a year response analysis, putting this team together, growing the AIL.
to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
So welcome back to College Park. So far, Dublin University in the lead at 17 points to 12 over their rivals UCD. 5 tries across both teams in the first half, and Euro Kennedy with a contestable. Dublin University trying to get the ball back, but in the end, well taken. By UCD. Maloney with the box kick. And that one is out on the full.
Yeah, error to start the half there from Maloney at scrum half, kicking the ball out on the full. Superb kickoff there from Demon O'Kennedy. Very contestable for the Trinity big men. I'd say at half-time, the message from Tony Smith would have been direct, direct, direct. You know, the score is decided by the flashy plays, but the result is decided by how direct and how powerful the Trinity Pack are going to play here. That is the game plan at the moment.
So Barron with the throw. And Sheridan under pressure, but he does well in the end. Gavin Jones letting it go. O'Reilly this time. Anthony Ryan with the offload. And Gavin Jones having to secure the ball. And that ball's gone forward.
Very uncharacteristic there from Anthony Ryan. Not one you would see it thrown an offload very often. A big engine, big tackler, big ball carrier. Hugh Kennedy sadly couldn't hold on to that. As we hear from one of the club's senior players who's come to the wing now, Aaron Egan, he wasn't happy there. Trinity need to hold on to the ball and be more direct with their running.
It's Michael Maloney with the feed. Massive shove from Dublin University. Corkery and Aaron Egan. He can be so dangerous. Really has a good step on him. The number 10. Euro Kennedy, let's go. Gavin Jones, Liam Turner. Wonderful defense from UCD, but they have given away the penalty in the process.
Yeah, we started to see the full shape there from Trinity going out the back to the backs, but a big shot in midfield. Just a bit of ill discipline and over eagerness perhaps from UCD going off their feet at ruck time.
Aaron Egan to find distance. That's a good kick by the number 10. Really exciting that they've got 2 fly-ups on the field. Dublin University, Euro Kennedy, and Aaron Egan. So the Barron to feed. Lovely line out. Byron. Jones hitting the line at speed. O'Reilly and Harry Sheridan. It's had a big shift so far. And McCarthy under a lot of pressure. Good defense by Morrissey. UCD putting the pressure on. Here's McCormack. 2 tries so far this season, including 1 in this fixture. And McCarthy with a carry. Barron. And it's really physical out here at College Park. Pick and go through the centre by Harry Sheridan, but it's obstruction.
very immense, very impactful with some big carries in the midfield. He is very dynamic for a big man. We also saw some big collisions there. Sean O'Brien coming up against Diarmuid McCormack, the two back rowers, two very fast, agile players. But when it comes to collision time, they just love to hit each other. We see O'Malley going off there for UCD. Big shift from him at scrum time and very dynamic in the loose as well. Good shift from him today.
Maloney with the put in, another shove by Dublin University. Corkery lets it go. And Brownlee, the inside centre, crashing it up. Good presentation. Maloney slowing things down. And launches the box kick. Colm Hogan with the take. And he's looking to set off. Loses his footing. O'Reilly for Max Dunn. Trying to get the offload away, but then he continues with a powerful leg drive. O'Reilly for O'Kennedy. And Turner with the offload. Lovely play. Superb from Dublin University. And it's play on. McCormack. McCormack still going. A powerful carry from the number 7. Colm Hogan looking to beat a few defenders. And McCarty. So looking for the bonus point try. Looking very efficient. Trinity. Another pick and go through Connolly. And Paddy McCarty. McCarty. So close. And another pick and go. And that's the bonus point try for Dublin University. And coming up with it is Ruan Byron, the number 8.
Bear, once again, he's been very immense today, very impactful on the ball and off the ball. He gets a well-deserved score. Some huge carries there from the Trinity forwards, backed up with a lovely backline move out the right from Liam Turner. Set up well, they were patient, they were direct. Paddy McCarthy and Max Dunn, the two bigger brothers of Jack and Joe.
Looking very efficient. Trinity.
One with the Irish emerging side.
Another pick and go through Connolly.
Exactly what Tony Smith would be looking for.
And Paddy McCarty. McCarty. So close. And another pick and go. And that's the bonus point try for Dublin University. To Aaron Egan. Let's make it a 12-point ball game. Easy as you like for the number 10. And Dublin University 24, UCD taking 12. And it's starting to feel as if Dublin University are taking control.
Yeah, Trinity starting to take the ascendancy here, starting to dominate a couple of more of the collisions. As I said earlier in the day, Trinity really pride themselves in their fitness, consider ourselves the fittest side in the AIL. So we are hoping that shows now. Some phenomenal carries, as I said earlier. The pack are starting to dominate a bit more for Trinity. Interesting to see how UCD will respond.
So Dublin University do have the advantage. And UCD, they might get the line out here. But we will come back for the scrum.
Good response to that, good kick chase from UCD, hanging ball there from Corkery. They really do need to respond early here. A knock on in that ruck. Trinity have the scrum now. If UCD aren't careful here, once Trinity get their tails up, there could be a lot of serious running rugby, dangerous men all across the back line. So UCD really do need to score first to keep this game alive.
O'Reilly with the feed. Steady scrum. Lovely carry in centre field. O'Kennedy. Dylan O'Grady. And he'll have a go. Can be very devastating. Almost breaking through the centre. Good carry by Dylan O'Grady. And there's really been some massive hits out here at College Park. This time it was Harry Sheridan. Donnelly for Chris Hennessy.
Come on, College!
Maloney. And this is Cherry Hill. Corkery. The skip ball. Lovely to watch from UCD. And they really need to get the next score to stay in the contest. And O'Grady with the carry. Sean O'Brien. Terrence. A little dink over the top for Cosgrave. And in the end, well marshalled by Dublin University. And taking their time. Trinity, no need to rush with 12 points advantage. Harry Donnelly, outstanding take in the air by the fullback. Bobby Sheehan with the carry.
I know, but you told me.
The linesman just jumping in there. He's seen something I didn't quite pick up there on the replay. Interesting to see what the call is. Some huge defence there from the locks for Trinity, 4 and 5. Max Dunn and Harry Sheridan. They just love defence. They really are fronting up well here, Trinity. Interesting to see now what the call will be.
Thank you to AIB and BF Sports Analysis for making this stream possible. Fantastic to see the AIL being streamed. And Jack, well, still 28 minutes on the clock. There's still plenty of time. But you get the feeling that UCD have to be the next team to score.
Yeah, I really feel the next score is going to be that crucial one. If Trinity can get it, they might run away with this victory here and take bragging rights onto Harcourt Street this evening. If not, UCD could mount quite the fight back with a large contingency of UCD fans hitting College Park today.
So Oshin Quinn having discussion with Damon McCormack and the captain Louis O'Reilly. Both scoring tries in this fixture, and Damon McCormack for the second week in a row is going to the dog box.
Yeah, not quite sure. We may have to see a replay there, but did not pick up quite what McCormack did. The linesman picked it up, flagged it to the referee Quinn, and UCD will have the penalty now.
Killian McQuaid coming onto the park for UCD. So Tim Corkery to put the pressure on. And he finds touch just outside Dublin University's 22.
A real chance here, as we were saying before. The next score is so crucial. UCD will have a great platform here just outside the Trinity 22. Perhaps looking to launch some of their dangerous backline players, bringing them onto the ball. We see Fleming back on the pitch for UCD, hoping to make a big impact in the number 7 jersey.
And Dublin University with the steal, and Ruan Byron, the number 8, gaining plenty of meters. What a carry that was. O'Kennedy. Dylan O'Grady having a go. Sean O'Brien with the pop pass for Corkery, and Terrence does really well. He was under a lot of pressure. And Burns looking to break through, getting the offload to Maloney, who drops the bucket. And Byron this time with the pick and go. O'Reilly, McCarty taking contact. Really competitive at the breakdown. And there's space on the right. Once again, Dylan with the kick and chase. Louis O'Reilly is giving chase. And Corkery in all sorts of trouble. But he's done extremely well keeping UCD in this fixture. Corkery tries to clear the decks, and this is big danger now. It's a perfect opportunity for Dublin University to get another 5-pointer.
Huge moments there for Trinity. We must remember, with 14 men, Diarmuid McCormack in the bin, that is a big play there from James Dillon. An expert kick down the wing, a great kick chase, great pressure on the kick there, and Trinity have a line out basically on the 5. Anthony Ryan there in the build-up was phenomenal, stealing that earlier line out. That's a big play, stopping UCD from having ball. Made another big carry and turnover there within that play. And then again, James Dillon showing his absolutely rapid pace down the wing.
And this is one thing the coach of UCD will be concerned about, Kevin Craik. They conceded 77 tries last season, UCD. A big number. And it's been their Achilles heel in the past. You get the sense that they can fix that. They can really be a dangerous team.
They have some phenomenal attacking options all across the board. Every week, different players coming in, whether they be Leinster players or club players within UCD. They really are dangerous attacking options. So yes, if defence can get fixed, they will be a serious side to stop this year.
UCD doing well to dismantle that maul. But here comes the onslaught once more from Dublin University. Looking for try number 5. Agonisingly close. Ewan Kennedy with the show and go. Dublin University, you get the feeling that they've just had the balance right between forwards and backs. Looking so composed. Connolly with the score. The gentle giant strikes for Dublin University. Try number 5.
BC, he's done it again. barnstorming run there off the back of that ruck. He really is so hard to stop. Possibly the biggest man on the pitch, the height of a second row, the weight of a prop. He is so hard to stop at this level. Trinity kept things tight there.
Kennedy
Forward pick
with the
after
show and go.
keeping it simple, keeping it direct. They really feel they have the ascendancy in the pack.
Dublin
The back
University,
line
you get the
very
feeling that
evenly
they've just had
matched
the
today.
balance right
Trinity
between
feel that is
forwards
very
and
strong
backs.
today with the pack. And it
And
seems
looking
to
so
be ringing true. Look at
composed.
some of the performances
Connolly
today. Ruan
with
Byron,
the
Harry
score,
Howard, and
the
Matt
gentle
Dunn,
giant.
Adam McCarthy, young and old, experienced and unexperienced. They've all turned up today for the DUFC side.
Aaron Egan. To make it 31 points in the season so far for himself, and he's done just that. Point scoring machine. And Dublin University 31, UCD 12. And at the moment, this is their highest leading margin in the previous 10 games. But there's still plenty of time to go. So Corkery with the restart. And Dublin University, well, they won't stop at all. They'll keep going. Ruan Byron, he's been so impressive, but that time it's gone forward. Perhaps his only real mistake of the game.
It's been absolutely phenomenal today. Words can't even describe at times what he's doing out on this pitch. So powerful. But they're carrying the ball in the wrong hand, got it stripped. A couple of players off the bench there for Trinity. We see Aaron Coleman, another seriously powerful flanker coming on for Trinity there. Studying medicine, he'll break your legs and then he'll fix them for you. Other than that, we have King coming on in the sub-scrum half jersey, number 20, replacing the captain, who again has had another phenomenal game against UCD.
Maloney, Sean O'Brien. Another tremendous carry. Brownlee, Donnelly, and Donnelly spills the beans. And it just doesn't seem like it's their day at all, Jack.
Hugh Kennedy coming off the bench there, and the first man probably today to stop O'Brien off the back of the scrum there with a phenomenal chop tackle. Demon O'Kennedy, he's phenomenal on and off the field, runs the best shape in the club, and surprisingly enough, he is the more dynamic of his brother Micheál O'Kennedy, former captain of the Trinity side.
So 17 minutes to go at College Park. Cormac King on the field. A little halfback. Byron, he won't stop at all. What an engine he has. The number 8, Cormac King, back to Hugh O'Kennedy. And that ball is not out. Here's Chris Cosgrave. Finds his fullback, Harry Donnelly, to Dylan O'Grady. Beautiful footwork, but he's in all sorts of trouble. And Trinity's defense has been outstanding in this fixture. And Hennessy with the carry. Gilsonen is on the park for UCD. Oh, that is some skill, but it is out.
Yeah, Gilsonen on the park there at sub-scrum half for UCD, an expert kicker of the rugby ball. He finds a good touch there, despite James Dillon's best efforts at bicycle kick. We see Ruan Byron down in the middle of the field here. Probably his 20th carry today, and finally the knees might be giving out. see now Stephen Woods entering the fray. Friends of his have told me he's weighing in at about 135 kilos at the moment. A big ball carrier and a big player for Trinity this season.
So at the moment, as it stands, this is Dublin University's biggest margin against UCD at home, being 19 points in front. Of course, they did win 31 points to 0 at Bowfield, which is the biggest winning margin. So here we go. UCD looking to strike back. And Trinity trying to dismantle the small. And they've done it with ease as well. Their defense, Jack, has been top-notch.
I think the difference today really has been in the packs. Trinity have just shown their power game, whether it be on defense or attack. It really has been something to behold. The Bear Pit is well and truly up now as well. Byron has just gone off the field there. Probably my man of the match today. He was absolutely phenomenal in the loose. Great on defense. 2 big turnovers as well. And an absolute fan favourite in the DUFC club.
So Cormac King to feed. King. Kevin Jones, the inside centre. What a line and what an offload as well. And it's gone forward, but it was looking promising. Aaron Coleman unlucky that time.
Gav Jones, no better man running that inside line. He just does it so perfectly well. Probably does his job better than anyone else on the field. Knows his role in and out so well. We see Diarmuid McCormack coming back onto the field. So the yellow card is finished there for Trinity. Back to 15 on 15 here at College Park.
$31 points to 12, 13 minutes to go. Three converted tries will do it for the visitors. But that would be a remarkable comeback. And they're feeding the pressure as well. But they come away with a penalty.
Some of the fans here on the Trinity side not happy with that call from the referee. Trinity looked to be in the ascendancy at the scrum, but the penalty goes the other way.
So UCD, well, if they can score in the next few minutes, they might just be in with a sniff. But they've really got to find a score quickly. Bobby Sheehan with the feed. Sean O'Brien to Fleming. And Sheehan is at the back. So they're looking for their third try of the afternoon. Sheridan trying to come through the centre. Gilsonen taking his time. Ben Brownlee, the inside centre. And Corkery trying to find a little hole. Lovely carry. So this is much better from UCD. Donnelly for Sean O'Brien. Always seems to make meters. And Hennessy. And Fleming. Gilsonen for Bobby Sheehan. So can they break down this defense? Corkery for Sean O'Brien. He's looking for a hat-trick. Lovely defense by Dublin University. Gilsonen at the base. And Jerry Yill with the carry. So phase after phase we go. Wonderful ball. James Tarrant. So close. Magical defense. And Hennessy It's difficult to believe how UCD didn't score off that move, but they've still got it. Sean O'Brien. O'Brien's still going. He's been a shining light. Hennessy. Tackled by Gavin Jones. Gilsonen. Corkery with a skip ball. Tarrant. And Corkery coming away with it. McQuaid. And it's a penalty to UCD. But at the same time, Jack, how have UCD not scored? It looked for all money that Tarrant was through, and Dublin University with outstanding defence.
Delicious hands there from Ben Brownlee out the back to Tarrant. It really did look like he was in there by some phenomenal scramble D there from Trinity. I think the word of the day now for these next 10 minutes, it's all about pride. UCD looking to put a couple of scores on the board, make the scoreboard look a little bit better in their favour, and Trinity will do everything within their power to hold them out as long as possible.
Time back on. 8 minutes left. Not long at all. And they opt for the scrum. Well, you can bet your bottom dollar, Jack, then if the scrum goes right, Sean O'Brien is going to go for the hat-trick here.
He's been phenomenal today. In my opinion, it's been a game of two seriously talented number 8s, two of Irish rugby's best number 8s at AIL level. They really have been going at it tit for tat, toe for toe the whole game long. And I would have to hazard a guess, yes, Sean O'Brien is going to pick off the back of this scrum.
Gilsonen with the put-in. Not this time, though. Gilsonen lets it go. Brownlee, Corkery, Harry Donnelly lets it go. Dylan O'Grady strikes. Some enterprising play from UCD. And perhaps, Jack, Dublin University were anticipating a break from Sean O'Brien off the back of that scrum. And at the end going wide. Good play by UCD.
Very good from UCD, somewhat calling Trinity's bluff. Trinity seemed to set up quite narrow in anticipation of O'Brien breaking off the back after his 2 tries today. They went to
Kennedy with the show and go.
He's going to pick off the back of the scrum. Probably for one of the first times today, it did come off for them.
Dublin University, you get the feeling that they've just had the balance right between Gilson and forwards and backs. Not this time, though. Looking so Gilson lets it go. Brownlee, Corkery with the Harry Donnelly, the gentle giant strikes. Dylan O'Grady strikes. Is doable. Very doable. 31 points to 19. And there's also a bonus point on offer here for UCD. So, Hugo Kennedy with the restart. Taken by Fleming. Back to Corkery. And that's a lovely clearance by the number 10. What a punt that was.
Serious exit there from UCD with good field position. You hear the Trinity call there. They will be avoiding the breakdown at all costs, keeping all men on their feet in hopes of holding out this late UCD onslaught.
Barron. Sheridan, and that's gone back. Dublin University lucky to come away with it. Little Cormac King doing some forward work. And Woods is on the park. The replacement prop. And busting through the middle is Harry Sheridan, the big man. What a carry that was. Straight through the heart of the UCD forward pack. And looking to launch an attack here. That's from the side. And a penalty to Dublin University. An opportunity to also have a shot at goal, which would put the game beyond doubt. It's going to be interesting to see what they decide.
Harry Sheridan, he's been threatening to do that all day. A seriously powerful runner. He was looking to absolutely break the fullback there at all costs. A good chop tackle in the end, but Trinity get the penalty after some ill discipline from Fleming at the breakdown. It will be interesting to see what they go. I think they've called for shot.
Jeez. Aaron Egan. Ice cold goal kicker. And many will remember his winning penalty against Lansdowne away from home last season in November, giving Dublin University an away victory at the Viva Stadium back pitch. Egan to make it 15 points the difference. And not this time. Decent strike. And UCD still in with a chance. They've got 3.5 minutes though.
Yeah, the faintest of lifelines there for UCD. Egan not quite able to convert, just hitting it right at the posts. Cosgrave picks the ball up.
Gilsonen. One hand, one bounce that time. And O'Grady thought about letting it go. It takes contact and it's gone forward. And time is running out for UCD.
Yeah, accuracy has been a bit of an issue for UCD. In that play alone, we saw 2 balls hit the deck. Some great scramble D from Trinity out wide and a knock-on leading to a scrum now for Trinity. They'll just be looking to run the clock down now, maybe a couple of resets here and there. And hopefully Trinity can bring it home now with 2 minutes to go on the clock.
So 13 tries so far in the season for Dublin University across 2 games. Very impressive. Cormac King. Lovely play by Gavin Jones. What a ball that is. To Egan. Looking to put the nail in the coffin here. Sheridan with the carry. Looking for try number 6. Max Dunn. Cormac King. Sheridan once more. It's been one of the players of the game. McCarty also been impressive. And McCarty once more. Gets the offload away to Coleman. The super sub, Barron. Lee Barron still going. Cormac King. Try number 6. It's been a 5-star performance by Dublin University. Beautiful stuff.
Just the icing on the cake there from Cormac Queen. That's an absolutely phenomenal run there from the small scrum half. Some obvious red and black hunting out there from the men today. Putting on 38.
Float away to Coleman.
Bitter rivals.
The super sub. Aaron.
It could be a pretty big night tonight.
Lee Barron still going. And the little nuggety scrum off. Cormac King. Try number 6. It's been... And he actually fooled us all, Jack, because it was actually Colin Hogan So what a dummy that was from Cormac King. He sold us all.
Old man Collie Hogan doing it once again. Half a gap is half too much for that man. He is an absolutely phenomenal player with ball in hand. Now we see Cole Kelly coming on there, sub prop, and the try assist for the first score of the day, Jack Manzo coming on in the blue scrum cap.
So it's been impressive. 19 points the difference. Just some handbags in the dying seconds of this fixture. And it will be the 4th time in a row that Dublin University have won the Dudley Cup. And also the 3rd consecutive time beating UCD. It's a big bragging rights. Gilsonen, Tarrant, it's a loose pass. Colm Hogan putting the pressure on. Alex O'Grady with the carry. UCD with a penalty. Still a bonus point up for grabs. They've got another 10 meters as well. Corkery, pinpoint kick on the 5-meter line. Bobby Sheehan. So can they get their 2nd losing bonus points of the season? It looks like they can. Very impressive from UCD. Mark Fleming, the try scorer. Bonus point try for UCD. Cosgrave will look to add the extras very quickly. Drifts to the right. But that's good character shown, Jack.
A good consolation score for UCD there, showing a bit of power from their pack. Sadly, it won't quite the bear pit down today. There's a chance of
You'll throw it away to Coleman. The super sub. Barron. Lee Barron still going. So can they get their 2nd losing bonus points? Try number 6. It looks like they can. It's been a 5-star performance. Very impressive by Dublin University. Mark Fleming. O'Kennedy. Gilsonen. Back to Corkery. Will think over the top. And Cormac King. It's been really good. In the 20 minutes that he has got. And that's full time. Dublin University 38, UCD 24. Dublin University winning the Dudley Cup 4 times in a row. And that's a total of 9 times in their history. And also 2 from 2 in the AIL this season. 5 points in both games. And Tony Smith, the coach, will be delighted with that performance. Also their 3rd consecutive win against UCD. Really outstanding, Jack.
The energy all week in training, it's been phenomenal all around the college. A really good display from Trinity. Both the forwards and the backs linking up phenomenally well. Some direct running, some great hands. UCD with a consolation score at the end and some good bits here and there. They look a good outfit and could turn themselves into a serious side come the end of the season. Accuracy would be the word for me in terms of where they can improve the season going on.
Jack, put you on the spot here, player of the match. Unless you think it was yourself.
It's a tough one, really, really tough. O'Brien was phenomenal for UCD today, really powerful. O'Grady on the wing as well showed some great bits of speed. Sheridan with some massive carries today, as well as young Paddy McCarthy at the prop. But for me, there was only one man. He was impactful from minute one until he came off with the knee injury. My man of the match, Ruan Byron.
Also, thank you to the sponsors AIB and also BF Sports Analysis for making this stream possible. In Dublin University, well, they will be presented with the Dudley Cup by Fergus Ahern, who played 16 games at scrum half for Ireland between 1988 and 1992, scoring 1 try in the process. Currently the president of the Irish University Rugby. And thank you very much for joining us. And remember that we'll be back here at College Park on the 29th of October for Dublin University and Ballinahench.
That's great. Nice, Sparky. Go, please. See you, boss. What a win, eh? What a win. Hey, boys. Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, no worries. That's all.